On the brink of eviction, this restaurant uses a shocking new ingredient to attract droves of ravenous new customers. Our story opens with Fred and Erma updating the menu for the restaurant.
I got it. Squid on a stick.
Why did I marry this man? Irma nearly gives him a disastrous haircut before stating some straight facts. The only thing dumber than squid on a stick is starting a restaurant that only serves squid. Ever heard of KFC?
A chicken restaurant, Colonel Sanders? You must be mad.
By God, he's right. This man is an intellectual and a scholar. Suddenly, their assistant Gaston pulls up and piles on some criticism. You know, I think Irma's onto something. I got a secret famous barbecue recipe that I'm happy to share with you guys.
You're just a drifter, for Christ's sake. What do you know?
You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
She's just trying to help. Anyway, an officer, Phil, heads in for breakfast. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the squid today. Let me get a coffee, though. And I thought we were friends.
Hey, Phil.
Later at night, we cut to Irma bringing Gaston an entree of squid. He inquires as to what such a classy lady like her is doing with such an absolute goober like Fred.
Well, maybe it's like you said, he has a vision.
Yeah, well, I got vision too. In fact, I see you in my future. Why don't you come live with me? Irma responds by flashing the blicky, making her disinterest abundantly clear. Meanwhile, at, Enemas, Fred can be seen doing some late-night choppy chops when his landlord, Chumley, shows up. Now, if I recall correctly, you owe me rent. And you been owe me rent. I need that money yesterday. And you know what?
Today is today.
Astute observation, sir. Thank you. Then, he threatens Fred with eviction before flexing his fedora and calling him a crappy cook. As Chumley walks away, Fred's inner rage reaches a boil.
You fat!
He storms towards the absolute unit of a man and accidentally slices his hand. Chumley becomes overwhelmed by fear as he stumbles outside. Fred follows, insisting it was merely an accident.
I'm calling the cops! You hear the cops!
One more time?
The cops!
Okay, gotcha. While all this is going on, Gaston can be seen nearby, observing sinisterly. Afterwards, Fred arrives home and is greeted by that sweet thickness. Irma's in a rather good mood, but Fred's gonna drop the bad news on her. Babe, I don't know how else to say this, but I'm poor, and we're about to get evicted. Oh no. Oh, don't worry, we could just use your other credit card.
You should be thinking about how to keep us off the street, not how to put us even deeper in debt.
Preach, Queen. Never settle for a broke boy. Though, despite their struggles, Irma's a loyal gal. Rich or poor, she's sticking with her mans. To be fair, he is Superman. Didn't notice that, did ya? And little did she know at the time, things were about to really heat up in the kitchen and change their lives forever. The next morning at the diner, Fred breaks the news of eviction to Gaston.
This is terrible.
Phenomenal acting. Then, Phil pulls up and is surprisingly eager to be filled up. I had a hell of a night. I'm so hungry I'll even eat one of those stupid squid sandwiches. Irma checks the fridge and is shocked to find it filled with eggs and meat. Steak and eggs, sign me up. Turns out, Gaston knows a lot of guys that handle meat, and took the initiative to stock up at a killer price. Well, I knew you guys were having a hard time and I figured we could try my barbecue recipe. Good man, Gaston. While Irma gets to cooking, Phil shares that the landlord Chumley is missing. His car was stranded, his wallet is gone, and there's blood on the scene. Suddenly, more customers arrive. Hey, we're actually huge fans of meat. Let me get some of that. Fred gets them sorted before spotting a sweaty Gaston. The pair head into the freezer where Fred accuses him of being a liar.
I do you a favor and you call me a liar.
Yep, getting big liar vibes right now. Meanwhile, more customers arrive and Fred apologizes for being suspicious. Hey Fred, you mind holding this bad boy open for me? Sure man, no worries. You know, you're really such a great...
You killed Mr. Chumley!
Get a grip.
He's right. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and we're all just different flavors. Fred emerges from the freezer to find his once barren diner filled to the brim with happy customers. Even Irma is loving it. Wow, babe, this is the best meat that's ever touched my taste buds. Guys, please don't interpret that line the wrong way. Thank you. The day concludes, and...
We must have made $1,500 today.
girls 2.5 seconds after making an OnlyFans. Afterwards, Fred checks in on Mr. Chumley. I can't show this, but let's just say he's lost a lot of weight. And I'm proud of him. Suddenly, Gaston sneaks up from behind. A startled Fred states that this can't happen again, and that he's going to go to the cops. Oh yeah? And tell them what? That I killed your landlord? That you owed money to? Crap, he's right. And with that, Gaston declares the both of them partners.
50-50.
Their conversation is cut short by Irma, who's eager to celebrate their success, though Fred is careful to guard her from the dark secret fueling that success. Some time passes, and we see that the diner now bears Gaston's name. Business is booming, and the food is spectacular. Even Fred can't resist indulging his taste buds. Gaston looms over with bated breath as Fred finally gives in to his temptation.
That is actually damn good.
Taking a look around, it looks like everyone shares that sentiment. Oh hey, Phil. Unfortunately, he's got an update about Mr. Chumley. Apparently, they found a metallic residue in the blood, an unusual alloy that comes from a knife they don't make anymore.
I bet we ID the killer any day now.
Feeling that his days are numbered, Gaston makes his move, snatching Irma's pistol before confronting Fred. You heard Phil, they're onto us, it's over. Well, maybe we ought to just put Phil on the menu. Nice, I like this, he's a problem solver. He leaves a distressed Fred and goes to speak with Irma. They're both worried about him. Then, he spills the squids, or what it means. Anyway, he tells her that Fred's been killing people and feeding them to everyone. She's shook. He took your gun and is gonna use it on himself. I'm gonna go stop him, you call Phil. Just had to throw in a smooch, eh? Now at the diner, Gaston calls out for Fred. Hello?
Back here, Gaston.
Sounding a little sussy, but okay. Gaston heads towards the freezer while Fred winds up a bonk. Ooh, swing and a miss. The Alpha Gaston takes control of the situation before Irma arrives. Perfect. Now Gaston can frame them both.
He picked up a cleaver and he fired!
Ruh-roh. Fred restrains Gaston and reveals that he was the Alpha all along. Turns out Irma's gun is never loaded. Fred doesn't let her do it, and once she knew that Gaston was making things up, she called up her mans. Oh, thank heavens, my savior's here.
Here are the killers.
Yeah.
Shit. Turns out Phil knows good business when he sees it, deciding to partner up with the couple in exchange for keeping quiet. Oh, wonderful. Well, here's the catch of the day. And shout out to my buddy, the Crypt Keeper, for bringing this one to me.
Talk about a flash in the pan.
Oh, that's where I get my wordplay from.